Welcome to Leadership, you guys. This is Mr. C.
And your other host, Leo. It's great to see y'all. It's been a minute, you know, but here we are, here with Mr. C and myself.
Thank you, you guys, for tuning in.
Good. So I don't know if y'all remember what we went over. I don't know if Mr. C remembers. Do you remember what we went over in the last episode?
I do.
You do?
Yes.
Do you really? I don't. So let's, rewind a little bit back and let's see what y'all missed if you weren't here. We're really looking forward to the cool events we're gonna be having, with Halloween coming up, spooky season. Every Friday we're gonna be having a movie night or a movie day. We're gonna be having a skateboarding event.
So please join us.
Okay, y'all, so today's topic is gonna be self-care. Woo! I don't know, with COVID and everything happening, I feel like sometimes we forget to take care of the most important person, ourselves. And maybe, I feel like Mr. C forgets a lot though. Do you forget a lot, Mr. C?
Sometimes. But never to shower. I shower every day.
That's what he says. No, I'm kidding, So as y'all know, there's different types of self-care, such as mental, physical, and emotionally. So it's really important that we're constantly practicing self-care with ourselves, because at the end of the day, we're the most important person, making sure that we're taking care of ourselves. Isn't that right, Mr. C?
Absolutely. What?
What are you doing, Mr. C?
Want some soda?
No, not really.
Sure.
I'm positive. You were kind of shaking it up there,
Nah. Just a little bit.
Just a little bit. No, I don't know. I'm not a science person, but I know that if you're shaking like soda, it's carbonated and it's gonna pop in my face. I don't know, man. I don't trust you, Mr. C.
Talking about self-care, you guys. As you can see, Leo declined to open up the soda can.
It was gonna blow up in my face.
Do you think that would have happened? I don't know.
Alright, you say so.
Nah. Many times, many folks are walking around sort of like this soda can here.
It's your mist?
Yeah. A lot of carbon, a lot of issues in life that when shaken, at any moment, the slight openness to this can just blow up. And so the reason I'm sharing this with you is because of self-care. It's really important to make sure that we take care of ourselves mentally, physically, emotionally. And one way to do that is to meditate. But through meditation has many different ways. So writing.
That's true. I like to journal in my free time because it's the only time where I actually get to think about myself, think about my day, think about if I'm liking the weather, remembering if the person who gave me my food from McDonald's was actually being nice to me or not, Because sometimes they be giving you faces when you ask for extra ketchup. Isn't that right, Mr. C?
Yeah, like they do this, and then they just give you two of them.
And then you ask for maybe one more, and they're like, "Oh, it's 50 cents more." And you're like, "What? I just want one more extra packet." Wow.
More fizz. More fizz.
Man.
And the reason we call these things fizz, right? That's what causes this thing to swell up, and then the slightest opening to it would burst. So that's why it's really important for self-care, right? Make sure that we're not this soda bottle walking around shaking up, and the slightest things can make us go.
Wait, Mr. C. So what I'm understanding, right? I know about self-care, but no one has ever explained it that way. So what you're saying is that I'm this soda bottle, this Sierra Mist, and I'm walking all day just being shaken up. And you're right. Sometimes at the end of the day, I don't even realize what made me want to
And that's why journaling is so important, right? Because it's a healthy way to sort of unleash that carbon, those daily stressors right? And it won't get all over you. It won't get all over your friends or your loved ones, right? And you will be able to put it on paper, and it's a safe place, right? And so those are one of many ways to distress and have self-care.
Another thing that I do, like for self-care, is sometimes when I'm too busy to like journal and stuff, I'll listen to some songs, some tunes in the car, and I'll be like making my way downtown, walking fast, racing fast, and then it kind of relaxes me. I'm like in a good mood. And then me and Mr. C are sometimes here in the room. We're like, just vibing out, and I'll forget why I was even mad or why I was stressed. Some good company, like Mr. C right here, and I don't know. I love being around Mr. C, and that's self-care, be allowing yourself to like hang out with the friends that you want to hang out with, hang out, have some soda, so I don't end up fizzing, because I don't want to get fizz on my friends.
And as you can see, being around positive people is always the go for, right? Like, I had an opportunity to be at Helms, which is great, and it's near the house, but I'm there alone in a classroom full of empty seats where all of you used to sit at. And so I couldn't do it. I needed Leo. I needed the team here at the Boys and Girls Club just to make all this happen. It's really hard to be in front of a camera by yourself and talking to you about self-care. It makes it really easy having a crew around you, and we're able to really be able to portray this type of self-care to you guys, and hopefully you can pick up on some of that as well.
And at the end of the day, this all ties into like physical, because it's really hard when you're just behind your computer, you're like, and you're just like by yourself with no one to talk to. But if you're out with your homie, I'm with my homie Mr. C, and we're just like walking around town, grabbing some fast food, some McDonald's, eating some French fries together, I'm getting my physical workout of like walking, enjoying a beautiful view. Picture yourself in like, I don't know, walking down, I don't know, man, where do you want to be? I want to be at SeaWorld.
Actually, I want to be around the corner at Mount Wanda's.
Mount Wanda's? Where's Mount
Our
Wanda's?
first field trip that we had, I think it was our first field trip. It was at Mount Wanda's, and it was everyone here at the Boys and Girls Club. We were there about 8 in the morning, really early.
That's too early. Self-care.
Self-care, but that walk stayed with me since.
Alright.
Yeah, and so maybe one day we can take a walk over to Mount Wanda's and let you guys see what it was that I saw that made me think about it even to this day.
Oh man, now I want to go to Mount Wanda.
Let's go, let's do it.
Let's do it, man.
Yeah, we can definitely do that. Take you guys out to Mount Wanda for some R&R and just like get away from a lot of the noise, but yet you're so close to the noise. It's really, really cool.
I appreciate this talk, Mr. C. I really do, because I never knew that self-care was like very important until now. I didn't realize that I was this bottle of soda just waiting to just burst.
Yeah. And you guys, that's all of us. There's always something in this world going on, as many of us already know that is. But it's really, really good that we can come and be able to confide in others and be able to share, whether it's just a walk, whether it's just something on the phone, but definitely to reach out to people that you can trust and let out a little bit, and don't be like this bottle here, So definitely take good care of yourselves and those around you, and please keep joining us for Leadership Talk every Tuesday on Zoom from 3 to 4.
But before you go, why not give you a little bit of homework, something to think about while you're with your friend, while you're eating some snacks, taking care of yourself. So what are some ways that y'all practice self-care? You already heard Mr. C and I talk about us grabbing some food, hanging out with each other, going on hikes. me cruising around in my car singing to making my way downtown. But now we would really love to know what y'all like to do to take care of yourselves.
That'd be great. Matter of fact, maybe you guys can DM us on our Instagram, which by the way, we forgot to mention that last week.
Yes, we did. I just realized that me and Mr. C have Instagrams. We're really cool. And I don't have any followers.
Really?
Yeah. So be my first follower, yeah? Please. Help a brother out.
So, check out Leo. Go to my Instagram for those who have been following me. I appreciate you guys. I see you. That's what's up.
Or IG
Head up, Leo.
down. IG down.
You know?
Check me out, man. I'm really cool. We'll be best buds.
For sure.
We'll be our best friend.
Because Leo and I, we got it. We good.
We good, man.
You know? So, hit up Leo. Hit me up. Let us know how you distress, how you deal with stress, and how it is that you take care of yourself.
Alright. Now enjoy this beautiful picture of nature. Signing out.